Hello to all, and welcome to Josie K Tarot's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K, and this is a place where my subscribers come. They're the greatest subscribers to lift each other up. It's a very positive chat session. If I'm busy doing the collective energy read here, covering the energies that will be available for the collective to work with on into and through the next month, if I don't see you in the chat session, one of my wonderful subscribers will, and they'll help to guide you. But I'll try to pay attention to the chat session. Also, if you would like your own personal energy read, feel free to just let me know in the chat session. Drag the button, the $ box. Click on that box, drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And in the chat session, put in your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern, and then I'll stop where I'm at in the collective reading and do your reading. All right. So we have a time of self reflection right now. I'm hearing from people via personal readings that there is discomfort. This is actually a good thing. Okay. We are being guided to self reflect. We talked about this yesterday in the live Zoom cast because doorways are going to start to open that are beautiful for those who are thinking positive, right? So, how do we get from the negative thinking to the positive thinking? Well, we take time to self reflect and decipher um, what needs to change. What did I learn in the past, and where am I at now, and where do I want to go towards next? There are some who are like, they chose a path in career and finance, and now they're kind of like, I'm not sure if this was the right direction for me. Well, those who've been in that energy, you can still go out and either ask for a raise, a different title, and so on, or get a job that you can find you're very passionate about. But for others, this doorway is closing, meaning that more and more people are going to start to want positions, and then we're going to go from having too many available to probably not enough, is what the spiritual guidance is about. So we have some more additional guidance on that in this collective reading. And then when it comes to love and romance, we have things, connections, circumstances that I think for the single, something happened quickly and unexpectedly, where you're kind of looking at one person, place, circumstance, situation, direction, or another. And Spirit is really trying to help to cleanse any negative people, places, circumstances, situations, or patterns that we repeat that are not healthy. They do not serve us in this higher redefined part of ourselves, right? We are becoming more woke to bad decisions and mistakes, and now how we can be pure and walk in integrity and have honest conversations so we can decipher certain circumstances. The whole message is that Spirit's trying to bring everyone into that energy of balance at this time. So it's a great time to journal. It's a great time to exercise. It's a great time to do something that really grounds you, knit, bake, whatever it is, just to find some quiet time, or a sea salt bath, or a massage. But let yourself kind of reflect and give yourself thanks for how far you have come and the things that you have conquered and overcome at this time. Because in the inner strengths position for the collective, we have the awakening card, which is Archangel Gabriel's energy. This is about, and it's in the inner strengths position of this circle spread. Spirit is nudging the collective to look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, like I was just talking about. And Spirit saying it's important at this time to be ourselves, right? If you're looking at a partnership, people are kind of at a level where they want a deeper commitment. We've got justice here in a couple different energies. And so I feel like the masculines, male or female, those who are more focused on money and abundance and stability, are kind of opening their heart now to those whose maybe heart was open all along. So there's been a lot of communications in the Zoom cast, in personal readings, where we need to just allow others to kind of unfold before us and reflect on and decipher, is this the right person, place, circumstance, situation for me or not? And then just to acknowledge and be okay if a situation or person is not the right one for us, because that means that that's not the direction Spirit's trying to guide you. So it's a time to just kind of take a moment to breathe. Okay. Right off the bat, we have the self-reflection card for the collective. I really want to read these messages. So, writing these messages down and then reflecting on them afterwards may bring great clarity. And indeed, it says a time for quiet contemplation. Choose to turn inward and quietly contemplate who and what you are and what you want at this time in your life. For the process of self reflection involves us thinking about what is happening, how we react to things that are happening, and to make sense of it all. Okay. It exposes this process, our strengths and weaknesses, and gives us information so that we can make change. Okay, so it's a time of change. Beautiful doorways are opening. I'm seeing a lot of sevens representing spirit saying, what do you want to manifest? Those who have been reflecting on self-love here, what you truly deserve, a higher, better person, place, circumstance, situation. Now's the time to trust that spirit is going to guide someone towards you if they haven't already and you're single, or will bring you into the direction of someone who's in a leadership who will give you something here that will help open a doorway to greater balance, whether it's professionally or personally. So, self-reflection exposes our strengths and weaknesses and gives us information to make changes if we choose to. It will give us a small respite in the busyness of life and allows our brain to make some sense of the chaos that we are experiencing each day. So that's the spiritual message for the collective, especially in relation to others. Self-reflection. Did we already talk about that? Quiet contemplation. All right. So let's move forward. Things are going to blossom for those who are recognizing that this is really like you're like a phoenix being born from the ashes. It is time for new phases, for renewal and growth, to change one's mind or perspective, like we see here in the inner strengths position for the collective. Spirit is helping for the collective to be themselves, and in this temporary standstill, to change your perspective. And this is a lot of self work here. All right. Thank you guys for coming. All right. So I'm going to start with the center of the circle spread. So this is the energy surrounding the collective on into and through the next week or two, or messages that spirit just wants to offer here. So we started out with some form of communication or paperwork, okay? Reflecting on some form of communication or paperwork. Now, if this is financially, Spirit is saying, let your light shine at this time, because communication will come that will lead you into the direction of this gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands or Spears. So Spirit, again, is saying those who are looking for a new direction in the area of career, finance, creativity, Spirit wants to help make that come manifest. So reflect on how much knowledge and wisdom you have at this point, and trust that whatever communication you've been waiting for is on its way. So we have the Three of Fire energy. So again, some have already recognized a new path that they're passionate about financially. Yes. So the Three of Fire card says abundance. Things look good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So again, that's with the self-reflection card. Right now, I need to just kind of shift my perspective from the negative to just letting my light shine in some way. It's a great time to go and help, give, care, provide, support, donate to others, because some are sitting in this energy. So the maze energy is like, which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? And Spirit is saying, free yourself from that. Okay, it's time right now to take back control over your life and to reflect on how you're going to manifest and bring in beautiful things now, because you're more woke, right? Sit in wonder and awe is the message from Spirit as well. For it is a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better. So what are you going to do if this is this could be personal or professional? Are you hoping, wishing, and praying to spirit? Are you calling in your soulmate? Because the card says your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations are what is going to bring you into connection with a soulmate. Now, a soulmate could be career and finance, a soul manager, your direction you were meant to be, and someone who you are connecting with in this direction. So some are aware of that by the second week from now. So again, sit in wonder of your authenticity. So remember, in your thoughts position over the next couple weeks, you have authenticity is the name of the game. So whatever I am authentic, what comes authentically or naturally to me, I'm going to allow myself to shine like the sun, step into the spotlight. So, as a major arcana here, Spirit again is helping the collective to almost come into wonder of how whatever you want to manifest, pray for, and put energy into at this time, Spirit's going to help you to let your light shine, right? When we do what we love, we start to feel fulfilled spiritually, emotionally, and so on. Because we do have some male or female with the sweetheart card that are focused on passion right now, passion and intensity. And the cage energy in the thoughts position is about feeling stuck or trapped, or thinking that you're stuck or trapped in some way. So luckily we have the high priestess coming in here. So in the thoughts position, we've got the major arcana, the high priestess energy, and Archangel Haniel saying, listen to your intuition, have patience at this time, and carefully consider what you want before taking any action, right? You will call in an opportunity tied to your authenticity where you can shine. And what Spirit's bringing towards you is the energy of purity. Purity of mind. I am going to walk in energies of purity and integrity and sit in wonder of this new life I'm creating for myself, where I am recognizing my authenticity and I'm starting to connect with the right people and step into the spotlight here. So that's what we're all meant to be kind of discovered for, the good that we do at this time and what it is that truly fulfills us. And so this moment of pause and feeling stuck right now is like coming up against a wall and saying, okay, I need to open the doorway to 2022. What does the outline of this next chapter of what I'm creating for myself going to look like? What action steps am I going to take day to day? Because numerologically, the number 6 year of 2022 is about coming into genuine unity with blessed people, bringing people back together. Okay, Claire, thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop, and hello to you. Let's see, Virgo general reading. Okay, so for Claire's reading, we're going to go into the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path at this time on into and through the next month. Okay, wow. So I'm seeing this in the actions position for the collective as well. But for you, this energy has been surrounding you or may start to kind of, you may feel it now or during the next few days. But the Four of Coins energies basically is feeling like you don't have enough in some way. Worried about money. This card says being too frivolous, too cautious with money. It's time for good business decisions and also to give to the less fortunate. So when that card shows up, if we're feeling like we don't have enough, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, financially, now's the time again to go out and to care, give, provide support, donate, and help someone, because it's time for good juju as the doorway opens and brings us into a path of blessed connections. Beautiful. All right, so Claire, in your thoughts position, you got the Two of Cups energy. So calling in a soulmate, walking in authenticity, listening to your intuition, and carefully considering a soul connection. Feeling maybe like there's not enough in some way. Okay, in your relationship sector, Claire, we've got the Palace of Coins energy. So there is abundance and stability, some form of business or organization, or a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. It is a good time to seek out mentors or like-minded connections. and then to remain patient. So, divine timing is going to open up an opportunity for you to create a new beginning in relation to another or others over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, creatively, whatever you are creating for yourself, whether it's financially, creatively, whatever, this is the Nine of Coins energies of great financial independence. Your actions could lead you out of worries and fears about money or about someone's ability to open up, but there is a soul connection here that you may be recognizing if you haven't already over the next couple weeks that could lead you into a path of abundance here. So the right connection, connecting with your community, new communities, so that you can maybe create an opportunity to move on because Spirit's saying you are blossoming and a gift could very well come. Free yourself from energies of anxiety. All right. And by the, let's see, fourth week from now, we have the Four of Cups energy. So back to like emotions here. Maybe it's like I'm receiving an offer, but when it comes to moving on, I am worried because that's what existed before. So there's transformation here, and Spirit saying allow things to unfold as they will. At some point, you will know that it's time to sacrifice what made you feel like you didn't have enough. We'll confirm and clarify. Thanks for the thumbs up. All right. So in the emotional aspects position, Claire, you got the Seven of Wands. So yeah, feeling kind of backed into a corner, and right behind you with that beautiful numerological number 7, Spirit is going to help to open new doorways and bring you into the right connections, circumstances, situations, and whereby your ship is going to eventually come in here. Wow. So you could connect with someone in a leadership position who offers a new path, a new direction, or you can start to set goals and meet goals and wait. Because eventually something's going to come to light here that's going to bring kind of like playful, fulfilling energy of I now have created a great amount of abundance for myself. So day to day, I think Spirit's giving you the strength of the Emperor right now throughout the next month, month and a half to create your empire, to say who can and cannot come in or which direction you're going to take with clarity of mind. I see an offer or opportunity or communication coming in around maybe the 9th of April. There may be a complex decision, but Spirit's saying it's a time to think things through and trust that you love yourself enough to manifest something successful. So there's a little bit of pause and reflection going on here. So you may connect with someone in the next 2 to 3 weeks and be a little bit anxious about what's on offer and whether or not something is coming here. But in your inner strengths position, you've got what we've got 2 cards representing justice for the collective in the inner strengths position. So see, justice is turning in the collective's favor and it is doing the same for you. The only thing you need to do that is blocking you is free yourself from anxiety and worry about what was or what will be, because it's the resistance of that will keep you up at night, that will kind of draw things out for you here. So Spirit's saying allow things to unfold as they will and trust in new beginnings. So it could be if you're thinking about a job offer, raise, opportunity, title. Okay, whoops. So on the bottom of the deck, actually, I'll do a 3-card spread here, confirming and clarifying these messages. We've got the Tower, we've got the Palace of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. So I'm not sure, but there seems like there could have been a wish come true here, or Spirit is saying have hope amidst the Tower energy. The Tower is something unexpected, but these are 2 major arcana. So I don't know if this happened in the past or it's happening in the future. But again, I feel like Spirit's guiding you to connect with someone here. And this wish or opportunity may come like that, unexpectedly. Yeah. So Spirit's saying have faith for whatever or whoever you are waiting to come your way over the next 2 to 3 weeks. That offer opportunity is coming, but it's coming slowly because Spirit's trying to line things up for it to happen in a divinely timed way. So you are receiving a lot of attention and recognition, and receiving as well a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands. Yeah, going emotionally away from maybe someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who's just uh, very clear and decisive, maybe someone in a leadership position. Speaking your truth about not having enough and just waiting for the opportunity to receive a reason to celebrate. Then you can start to ebb and flow. Wow. So yeah, it's be a great time to connect out passionately and excitedly with different businesses. For in this deck, the Palace of Swords energies to me is more like business organization, um, passionate communication, and trying to make a decision. So we do have someone here who is a very kind, open-hearted energy, or someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it could be as well that by the third week from now, you're trying to make a decision between one financial, money, material situation or another. Manifestation of a long and difficult path, and now waiting and listening to your intuition around the fourth week from now. Remember, you, just like the collective, have the high priestess in your energy. So this is the strength to kind of sit and observe very patiently and not taking action until the time comes. So we have the hanged man energy here for you in the through to the third or fourth week from now, looking at things from every perspective. Just like we talked about here for the collective in the inner strengths position, there's going to be an awakening. You're going to see things from a different perspective. And here comes the major, or two major arcanas here. By the third going into the fourth week from now, traveling into the direction of success, overcoming obstacles, communicating with others that, hey, I'm shining like the sun right now. I feel pretty darn good. Yeah, bringing an end to one offer and going maybe into the direction of another. Leaving troubled waters behind, having the strength to research. Maybe someone who's in a leadership position here, or someone who is a very passionate masculine. This could be someone's very passionate about what they do, or they have fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. And it's like, should I continue to put time and effort into something that I have been passionate about, or should I head into the direction of the Queen of Pentacles energies, where I am stable, independent, and open-hearted? So like your heart may be open to an opportunity, but it may not be the right one for you. So there's like indecision here, but some form of communication is coming after a moment of pause that's going to bring you the clarity you are seeking. Feeling conflicted because maybe, again, there's communication and then there's a moment of pause for things to line up in a divinely timed way. And Spirit saying, when it comes, there's that light at the end of the tunnel when with the 10 of Pentacles after the 10 of Wands, one path ending, and then Spirit saying, say yes. So you will know what or who to say yes to here. And maybe you'll be excited about communicating with family, children, friends about a new path, a new idea, a path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness, something that grounds you. New doorways opening up unexpectedly, feeling backed into a corner, needing to be the emperor and take over this path, and trust that gifts or offers or opportunities will come, especially if you maintain positive thoughts. For Spirit saying you are ready, you have blossomed, and we are guiding you to connect with the right community, people, places, circumstances, so that you can eventually take action to move on. Moving on from anyone or anything that's just not good for you. All right. So, Claire, I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, and thanks for attending in the middle of the day. All right, here we go. Overall closing messages regarding the energy surrounding Claire on into and through the next 4, maybe even the next 4 to 6 weeks. 8 of thought, and this has been showing up for everyone everywhere. So again, the 8 of swords is a figment of our imagination. We are not stuck or trapped. We need to lay down whatever is weighing heavy upon us and to create a path of victory and success, something to get excited about, because things are going to start to move quickly for you. And eventually you're going to be loving what you're doing. So it's the realization of what is my soul's purpose, what is this empire I could create that could bring in greater abundance, marketing a product, painting, drawing, writing, doing something on YouTube, whatever that's about. We have, again, the Eight of Thought or Swords that says you may feel as though you're restricted, just like a lot of the collective right now, by the circumstances that you find yourself in. But this is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to rescue you when you can rescue yourself. And then we have following your intuition around the third week from now, and then recognize with the Six of Thought energy that peaceful times are now on the horizon and that the storms are passing, that you will now see your destination in sight. So stress too will fade away, allowing for happier times. It may even be time to kind of journey or connect with others or go near the water and take a break when all is settled. All right, out with the old and in with the new. Interesting on the bottom of the deck. Hi, Tamika. Thank you so much for coming. And Tamika says hello and blessings to all. All right. So let's get in here. Again, if you want a personal reading, just let me know and we'll go there. But I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to pick up the cards for Claire and I'm going to get back into the collective energy read. Like I was talking before, there are some who are worried about the area of money. And that is just kind of a common energy, but here's what Spirit's saying. Those who went out and gave something a try and now are questioning whether or not that's the right path, give it a shot. Ask for a raise or a better paying position, because for a lot of you, you will get what you ask for. For others, go check out different offers or opportunities, because the doorways will be open for but a little bit longer. Eventually, those are the people that are going to be successful, is the ones who gave something a try. They learned something, most importantly, about themselves, and now they're ready to move into something different financially. And Spirit's helping the collective with that. All right. So emotionally, we got old ones falling away, like personally, and new ones coming in. I am starting to see the true love card, so I don't talk about that much, but these could be in the number 6 numerological year of 2022, the coming together in genuine unity or creating something this year that will grow and prosper on into at least the next 9-10 years. All right, so the energy, you're welcome, Claire. In the center of the spread, I'm not sure if we went through this. Yes, we talked about confusion regarding communication. Is someone walking in their ego? And Spirit is saying, free yourself from that. Focus on your abundance. Self-reflect on what it is you are passionate about or the direction you want to go. Because Spirit is offering up that Ace of Spears or Wands energy, saying the communication will come that you are working towards or are hoping for. So sit in awe as to what you can manifest for yourself at this time. Get some popcorn and enjoy the journey of your life, because Spirit, again, is saying free yourself from whatever was keeping you in some form of negative energy. Now, in the thoughts position, we have the soulmate energy. So we talked about this as well. This is a time to trust that your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations will come true in the area of a soul connection that is meant to be for you. Now, this is coming to those who are walking in energies of purity and integrity, maintaining boundaries. Spirit is giving the collective the strength of the high priestess in the thoughts position, especially over the next couple weeks, where Archangel Haniel helps for the collective to follow their intuition, to have patience, and to listen very closely before taking action, okay, regarding another or others here over the next couple weeks. Now, we do have Spirit saying those who are focusing on their authenticity, right? On how far you have come, the things you have learned, or the things that you are good at. It could very well be that a couple weeks from now, the collective starts to step into the spotlight. So I was talking before, like this is getting to, the 50s, 60s, 70s, where music broke out and different types of music and different, this is where like skills and talents via the internet are going to be recognized, and where businesses could be built that will grow and be successful for the long term. It's also a good time for spiritual businesses, because there is and will be for a bit a lot going on. So it's about authenticity, being who you are, calling in and trusting that Spirit will bring someone your way. Now, For some of the collective, we have, the cage energy in the thoughts position and the sweetheart card. So male or female doesn't matter. This is someone who's open to passion, right? But they end up stuck or trapped in their thoughts, fearing some form of indecision. Was I walking in my authentic self? Was I walking in impurity or integrity? Because I can now take all the lessons I've learned and I can apply them and know that Spirit's going to help for me to open new doorways. So financially, this is with the Seven of Coins energies, someone who's again been working on something materially, financially, creatively. New doorways are opening up. I'm feeling over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Trying to figure out what card came next here. Oh yeah, the good old-fashioned patience card. So again, for those who are waiting for a doorway to open in the area of money or additional abundance, Spirit is saying be patient. Now, I feel like Spirit's also saying be patient in the relationship sector with the express your love card. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. Remember, love is about patience and kindness, but lust is something completely different. So Spirit is kind of warning those who are walking in energies of unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles with the snake energy. And like this, there's passion, and then with a death card, there's bringing something to a quick ending. So it was interesting to me when I clarified with this deck, with the divine timing card, that he's kind of flicking away a situation, or she, that did not work for them. And so there's a realization here that what didn't work is that I gave in to the lust of the flesh, and then things ended quickly. In fact, I feel like someone went in passionately and then they brought it to an end. So look at this. Spirit saying now is the time of unity in the relationship sector with Archangel Sandalphon. It is a time for traditional viewpoints or methods, going on a date, getting to know someone slowly, planning a future one step at a time. Again, look at that. It says spiritual organization. So coming together and being there, teaching, helping, guiding others, or seeking out mentors or like-minded people. So coming into unity with others, manifesting something, learning something here. Because again, look at, we've got the round and round energy here in the relationship sector, which represents unhealthy patterns, behaviors, cycles, people, places, or circumstances. That's being served up with the snake energy. So there is unhealthy energy here, be it one who's going through this self-reflection, self-love process, or in relation to another. But either way, Spirit is helping the collective to manifest new beginnings. So the number 0 is about thought and putting time and effort into the manifestation of something, trusting that your prayers will be a message to Spirit to assist you with the manifestation of a new beginning. So financially, creatively, this is where things start to take root for people who've been putting the time and effort in. Divine timing has been at work, and for many, male or female, we have the sovereignty card here. So again, I want to read a little bit about the sovereignty card. This is the level, the redefined self, where Spirit is going to start to feel the energies of being a powerful, graceful, and confident ruler of their own personal journey. So the book says your sovereignty over your own life is what is most important. Act with grace and confidence at this time. What has been accepted in the past will not be accepted in the future, for a new queen is coming, right? A more highly evolved self. Though this process does mean that we have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. So it is time as well, and this has been coming up in personal readings, to let negative energies or people who are walking in that energy kind of give them some space, right? Because they need to self-reflect. They need to find love within themselves. I mean, we can offer kind words and messages and lift other people up, but they are in wonder or are being nudged to get in wonder about themselves as well. So someone may be walking in their ego and they're starting to say, oh my gosh, I had unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles of like going straight in with the energy of passion and lust. And then I kind of tried to flirt, and then it kind of got quiet, and then I just brought it to an end. Okay, so that's the type of negative energy that someone needs to acknowledge, because when we acknowledge it, we heal it, right? So Creatively, we've got a lot going on here. Let's see. The first couple messages I got were these. So we have anxiety regarding a gift. So this could be your gifts, your talents, your soul's purpose, working on and creating that in the creative aspects position of the circle spread. Maybe receiving a gift when it comes to what you've been creating around the third week from now, and then instantly starting to go into that mice energy of fear, anxiety. So the seven of spears or wands, that seven is about doorways opening and realizing that you don't have to fight this old battle anymore, be it in the area of career, finance, family, unhealthy people, places, or circumstances. Because Spirit is giving the collective the strength to move on. So with the number 6, Spirit saying move into the direction of success, a new path. We're helping you step into this new path, a new direction with the magician energies, where Archangel Raziel says you're ready. You can move on because you're ready. You're going to realize that you have the resources, the knowledge, the wisdom here to move into a new direction. For many around, could be the 1st of April of 2022, or again, around the third week from now. So now is a time to allow oneself to blossom, to grow and bloom. We have the number 33. So to me, the number 3 is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Look at we had 3 and 3 up there, people in here, and thumbs up. So it's about blossoming. It's about Spirit saying, we're going to help you to manifest. The path you were on was meant to take place, to lead you to this higher, better journey. And we're going to give you the magician here because you're ready. You're ready to move on from all that was, right? Old circumstances, situations, community, family situations, old paths or directions in relation to other people. Because you have blossomed and outgrown a certain situation. So main thing here, starting now for the collective, this is a big, big message, is that it is time to think positively about how far we've come, how we have blossomed, and who we should be connecting with and sharing like-minded information with. I water the garden of my mind with good thoughts, and I weed out the bad ones. So if you are connecting with another person and you're single and this has like been just recently transpiring for you, Spirit's advice really is to just take action to get to know each other a little bit better. Reveal your innermost selves and allow a bond to deepen before jumping into the lust of the flesh, because that's our human reaction. So, Spirit's not asking something small. In some cases, it's hard. So they're saying, take action to resist. Check that out with the resistance card. Hang in there. But Spirit's saying, ground yourself. Here we go. Archangel Michael, when it comes to your actions, resist and ground yourself. Now, this could involve a situation involving a child, person tied to your past, your childhood. This could represent just playfulness and not wanting to give up on a playful connection here, or the child can represent a new beginning. Either way, this is a time of transformation, right? I am no longer the caterpillar crawling on the ground getting stepped on, but I am freeing myself to trying to make something turn out a certain way, and I'm going to let people and situations ebb and flow. So again, there are some here who may be worried about career, money, finances, not having enough, but it is also Spirit saying with the 4 of Pentacles, it is a good time for good business decisions. And again, give to the less fortunate, because there's going to be positive juju going on here. Again, Spirit saying resist whatever it is that you find with the 9 of Swords energies is keeping you up at night. It's time for a transformation, to ground yourself and to let go of trying to control a situation. Look at this. Let go. And someone doesn't want to, but it's keeping them up at night. So Spirit's saying ground yourself and know that we're going to help to give you the strength to sacrifice some form of muddy waters here, because there is a beautiful blue sky and rainbows directly ahead of you this way, right? So we need to kind of take sovereignty over our journey and decide who and or what can come in, and how we have evolved when it comes to our own personal actions or reactions. So emotionally here we have, what did we start out with? We started out with marriage, commitment, partnership. Hi, Diana. And Diana says, hi, Josie and everyone. Thank you so much for stopping in midday. We're talking about the emotional aspects position for the collective, and we do have the ring energy. So there's someone here who is thinking about marriage, commitment, partnerships, contracts. Okay, this could be professional, and now maybe an offer is coming, and it's going to free the collective from not sleeping at night when it comes to worries regarding money. Now, we do have the young woman energy here, male or female. This energy is someone who has been there, done that, gone through that playful, lustful journey, and now they are ready for a real commitment. And emotionally, there's like this strength here. With the nine of fire, it's like I think I put passion into this person, that person, this situation, and so on. And spirit's telling me, don't give up. Protect all that you have created personally and have courage at this time and believe in yourself that you will only create commitments, partnerships, or contracts with those. Wow. This is a self message. Believe in yourself. We're giving you the courage to believe in yourself. So again, some of you may be connecting with someone who's in a leadership position, someone who is financially abundant, secure, stable, maybe, works at a business, or this is someone who, again, they're stable and secure and they're contemplating a situation with this young woman energy here. Maybe there's been a lot of passion and effort that's been evolving in this connection here by around the 5th week from now. And spirit just keeps saying, make the effort and allow spirit to guide you through this process. Free yourself and express your heart, but get to know someone better. Okay. Because spirit's saying we're guiding you with signs and synchronicities emotionally here throughout the next month and a half. As you sit here in the void of the manifestation of a new path, trust that spirit is guiding the collective towards their destiny. So the number 10 is about a new path and the manifestation of who and or what we're going to now put into this next chapter of our life in the year of 2022. Who and or what is my destiny? For I'm going to sit in wonder as I observe my authenticity, as I free myself from worry and walk in energies of purity and integrity. I am the queen or king of my journey. Therefore, I am ready to think positively and slowly but surely get to know another or others over the next 3-4 weeks. I'm going to allow circumstances and situations to unfold naturally and trust that spirit's giving me the strength to sacrifice anything or anyone that the muddy waters represents. So let's look in the subconscious position of the circle spread. All right, so we have in the subconscious position, we started out with, oh my goodness, there's a lot of messages here. All right, good news. All right, the collective needs to remember that spirit is trying to guide those who are thinking positively, those who are setting and meeting goals and putting time and effort into the manifestation of what makes you authentic in this world. Spirit is opening up doorways that will be blessed and are meant to be. Some may be thinking about an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who has the energy of clarity and decisiveness. Again, Spirit is saying keep things light with the flirt card all the way into and through the next month and a half. And now we're getting, so we had what? The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Earth energy is the energy that someone's looking for, or you may be connecting with, of someone who is loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Again, if this isn't a relationship reading for you and this comes down to money, Spirit's just saying, remember to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, right? Your time and effort will eventually open a doorway for you with this number 7 in the relationship sector. And also there is a guardian angel energy here watching over you. Yep, we have that magician energy again, but in a separate position. So that was in the creative aspects position. You are ready. You have the ability to manifest the resources and to make your life magical. So take all that you have learned and apply it to Look at now we've got also, I don't know how we ended up with two cards in that position, but a major arcana in the form of the Hermit. So Archangel Raziel's coming in here and again is saying throughout the next month and a half, spend time in meditation. It is a time for spiritual teaching, right? What did we learn through others and circumstances and situations? What have we learned about ourselves? Because it's also, the Hermit is also spirit helping the collective to go through self-discovery. All right. Why? Because old chapters are ending and the number 8 now is showing up. So, pardon me. The number 8 is like an infinity symbol, right? I'm going to continue to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles until I recognize that it's time to rise above that and create a better life for myself. And Spirit's right here saying, here's the path. So remember subconsciously as you wait and spend time in meditation that slowly but surely Spirit is assisting you with manifesting a path that is lucky and blessed. So this is for those who have the old woman energy, male or female, who have learned, who have evolved, and who are now finding themselves in this energy of sovereignty. I am the leader of my path. Watch for dragonflies. I don't know if they've been showing up a lot lately, but over the next 3 to 6 weeks, something's going to come to light here. And I feel like it's something that is good. They're saying as long as you give out lighthearted, kind energy, so too will you draw that energy to you. Remember, Spirit's trying to bring the collective authentically into the sunlight to receive their destiny. But there needs to be a sacrifice here of negative thinking. It's a time to blossom and to create new beginnings, whereby you can apply all that you have learned regarding previous people, places, or circumstances. All right, I'm going to turn this around so we know that's what position I was in. Diana, thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. If I upload videos to that, will that bring me my soulmate clients and spiritual tribe? I get discouraged. You know what? As long as you have one view, one person who is interested in who you are as an individual. Where did I see that card? Darn, I think I put it away. Day to day for the collective, we had the tribe card. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Numerologically, the number 6 year is a 2022 year, right? Where people are going to come in with genuine unity of the people they are meant to at this time in their journey. And it's a higher, better path as long as we aren't falling into unhealthy people, places, circumstances, situations, or behaviors. So, yeah, as long as you receive one little subscriber or like, remember to give thanks to Spirit for that, because as we give thanks, so too will Spirit continue to bring more to life here. So it's about applying the magician energy to doing what you're passionate about and just loving that. Okay. If you're passionate about something, it will grow and prosper, right? If it really feels like part of you, it is indeed your destiny. So I would keep going and not give up and keep building upon those ideas and just being you, okay, which is what this message is about, self-reflection and self-love at this time, because Spirit wants to guide us into the direction of our destiny, but we need to be walking in authenticity. And as we do, even in the next couple weeks, many are going to start to step into the spotlight or give off just a bright, beautiful aura because they're walking in impurity because of the realization that you have found out what you love to do and you're doing it, right? And it's bringing you positive energy. That anything you do that's positive and that you're praying for, Spirit is going to absolutely bring you the abundance that they want you to have here, that they want the collective to have. So I'm going to just quick do your reading, starting with, or maybe just with, the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. You know what? No, I'm not, because some of those cards are in this collective. In fact, I'm going to use another deck I love by Colette Baron Reed, and this is the Enchanted Map deck. So this kind of directs you at this time on into and through the next month, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, for Diana. Diana's business, income, creativity, finance, career. Look at that. So it's a time Spirit is offering you up the balancing act energy. Number 11 is a new path, and it's about connecting out with others to eventually build something in the long term, but in a way that is balanced. So that's falling in the same position of the Wonder card, sitting back, doing what you're doing, getting some popcorn, and just enjoying your life, right? This card says it's a wonderful thing to be in the state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes a better and better theater. All right. So it's time to just go into the direction of what you love and free yourself from indecision because abundance is on its way. It is time now to make long-term plans in a balanced way. So that's your message for the next week and into the next couple weeks in your thoughts position. We have slow and steady. Okay. Slowly but surely. Look at this. You're going from an 11 to a 12. So from one path into the connection of new people, and 1 + 2 is 3, which is a blessed journey. So remember that in your thoughts. Now, in the relationship sector to another or others, this is the energy Spirit wants you to go beyond. All right. The goblin energy is about fear. It's about focusing only on obstacles and challenges. And that's what Spirit's saying is your negative pattern at this time. Remember, Spirit's trying to bring you into the sovereignty energy of the queen of your journey. To trust with the 7 of Pentacles here that as you continue to put time and effort into your work, that by the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to be freed from those energies of fear or wanting to bring something to an end. Divine timing is at work. So everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concerns over the timing, and I let things happen as and when they will. So patiently, Spirit saying right now to you, new beginnings are manifesting through your thoughts and efforts. All right, so we have, did I put a card in that position yet? Here's a few. I did not. All right, so by the second week from now, I'm feeling second going into the third week from now, you have the making a choice card. So that is about which path, which direction, which person, which place, circumstance, situation. I'm feeling with that card, Spirit is going to be giving you continued signs and synchronicities. And here's one of them. Make sure that you post what you're doing on YouTube out in different areas as well over the next 2 to 3 weeks. In your creative aspects position, you have coming together with others, right? And the number 8. So the number 8 is I'm going to continue to practice these patterns, behaviors, or cycles and learn through this process, evolve and trust that slowly and steadily I will be making new choices if I maintain emotional and spiritual balance. So look at this. By the 4th week from now, you've got this beautiful wide open energy. So the number 42 is about a foundation, new connections, and 4 + 6 is success. So Spirit saying ground yourself and allow things to unfold naturally. Sacrifice the muddy waters of not being able to sleep at night, for it is time for transformation. Think positively about abundance. Don't worry about money because that will block money from coming towards you, but enjoy what it is you are doing in the actions position for the next month. Because eventually by the 5th or 6th week from now, you're really going to strongly feel the spirit of place energies. Like I am doing what I'm doing. I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be. And that is falling with the destiny card. So signs and synchronicities are coming to you as you sit in the void of the manifestation of a new direction for yourself. And you have this card as well. Don't give up. With the 9 of fire, keep putting that time and effort in. You are where you were meant to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you may not know, but Spirit's saying subconsciously, we're offering up the magical map shifter energies, especially from the 3rd to the 5th week from now, where Spirit is going to watch what you're doing day to day, listen to your prayers, and then magically shift you beyond obstacles and challenges into a higher, better path, into a path where you have this unexpected visitors coming in here. So coming together, connecting with others unexpectedly throughout for sure the next 3 weeks, and then realizing that the world is wide open, that you are doing what you were meant to be, and that spirit has shifted you into the direction of new ideas or new ways to market or and new people coming in. So in your inner strengths position, spirit's giving you the strength to ignore the rock bottom energy, right? This path is not ended. It is time for you to manifest with the number 10, a new path, and the number 0. Spirit saying it's all coming down to how you look at your circumstances. Spirit is trying to give you the strength with Archangel Gabriel's assistance to look at things from a different perspective. Things are happening or are coming to a temporary standstill because spirit is watching the time and effort you're putting in and is recognizing or is hoping to recognize that you're being yourself with what you do. And eventually here, balance is going to transpire for you in a way where justice turns in your favor. So look at this. Spirit's giving you the strength when it comes to the bird card of society, social media, technology, to sigh in awe of the wonder of unexpected people who come towards you and the balance that this coming together energy starts to bring you. And the fact that your actions are opening you up to much more than you had expected. Spirit's given you the strength to sigh in awe and let justice turn in your favor. Slowly but surely, you're going through some form of transformation. And eventually, Spirit's saying it's going to come time with this protecting the treasure energy to share your gifts, talents, and skills with more people. So opportunities will come. New doorways will open up, but you got to clear your mind from fearing the unknown to just stepping into that path, because peaks of joy will come, and that's when you're going to realize that something shifted as a result of your efforts. There's more emotional stability and fulfillment and the realization that this is indeed the direction you were supposed to go. Wow. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Please, overall energy and message. Eight of Thought. Oh my gosh, we had this. I think it was for Claire as well. I'm getting this a lot for the collective and personal readings here. We have, you may feel that you're restricted by your circumstances, the circumstances that you're finding yourself in, but this is just an illusion with the Eight of Swords. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that is making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to rescue you when you can rescue yourself. Loving angels are surrounding you to help to heal and comfort you. For the sadness of the past is going to fall away in time, and eventually you're going to be able to see more clearly how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth, like we talked about with transformation. So take the time you need to forgive yourself and others and embrace your future with just joy. Because you just like, and in relation to other people, getting this strongly, I am getting the second week, but we'll say second going into the third week from now, we've got this. Just like the collective in the relationship sector, the collective had a new beginning, and so do you. Okay, so new beginnings are going to open up here. You are at the beginning of a wonderful journey, exclamation mark. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels are walking beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself, like we talked about earlier. Oh my gosh. From that which is holding you back, which is probably that energy of the goblins, right? Fear is just focusing on obstacles and challenges. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. And then again, bottom of this deck, we have peaks of joy showing up because of some form of transformation. It could just be that the transformation is a realization that you are receiving unexpected communications and are coming together with others. There just may be a little bit of a fear about that because Spirit's going to shift you into that direction, because it is a path of destiny for you at this time. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to kind of pick up these cards and get them a little bit back in order here. Hi, Tracy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys as well for the thumbs up. Well, I clean up this deck. If anyone else would like a personal reading, let me know. If not, we're going to go into the daily aspects position for the collective here in the collective circle spread, where you are meant to be. The world is wide open to whatever action steps you take at this time. Your creative projects will bring you together with others. You will blossom. You are ready. And that's being served up with the community card, creating an opportunity to connect with the community because you're ready. And it's a time to think positively and to get to know new people. And there goes the goblin energies of fear, procrastination, and instead, slowly but surely, finding that balance as you move forward in this higher, better path, right? The number 1 path is previous journeys and experiences. The number 11 is about taking that wisdom and knowledge and putting it into something brand new. A path that will, 1 + 1 is 2, bring you to connection with the right people. And there are genuine connections that are going to take place this year. Okay. All right. Nettie, thank you so much for coming. Could I have a reading, please? Yes. So if you're new, it is only during the live YouTube podcast where I will do 1 month, 1 question readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. You just click on the little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. Now, should the $ Google Pay, whatever it is, not work for you, you can go into PayPal and enter my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. And I'll just confirm on my phone that the PayPal payment was made, and then we'll get into your reading. So I'm going to start the day-to-day aspects position for the collective. We started out actually with this. So some I know have been receiving kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations to meet up and communicate with another or others. And that's right above the letter card. So texting, tweeting, talking, emailing, a lot of that going on. But with that card, we have the misfortune card from the Gypsy Oracle deck. So what I'm getting from this is, an offer I received wasn't maybe all that I thought it was cracked up to be. Or I'm receiving kind words and messages, but I'm fearing energies of misfortune. I'm hoping for a gift of growth here and abundance. I'm hoping to discover the destiny that Spirit is trying to guide me towards. So day to day, we have, right? Here we have that energy of kind words and messages, but will it lead to misfortune? And the 7 of water is about fantasy and illusion. It feels like there is or will be some form of complicated decision, but it is a time to research, to observe, to communicate, to free yourself to the ebb and flow, and to let who or what unfold as they will without trying to control the outcome. Okay, because this is a time of self-love. I love myself to the point where I know that beautiful things are going to happen in my life for me, especially creatively and financially, because I'm working hard towards something. I know that if someone doesn't see the relationship in the same perspective as I do, that it doesn't really matter, because I love myself enough to give myself kind words, messages, flowers, gifts. So in some cases, if you are conflicted or are fearing some form of unfortunate outcome, Spirit is going to be giving the collective the strength of the heart-to-heart conversations card. So it is time to honestly discuss. Love yourself enough to have an honest conversation, because we do have some thinking woman here and the Emperor. Okay, someone may be thinking about someone who has Aries in their chart over the next 3 weeks, or this is someone who This could be someone thinking about and are planning their empire, okay? And they're recognizing abundance coming in as a result of their efforts, gifts, opportunities that confirm that one has blossomed creatively or financially. Emotionally, there could be someone here who's more focused on career finance and not so much the area of love. And they've got like this woman thinking, is this a misfortunate situation or not? I don't know why I said woman, but feminine energy. Self love. I love myself too. Remain positive even when certain circumstances don't turn out because I am creating my destiny. I know what I'm working towards, and I know it's a time for new beginnings. Okay. So, in the inner strengths position, Spirit is giving the collective the strength of the bird energy to connect out with people via community, society, social media, technology, because there's something that Spirit's giving the collective the strength to release. Okay. So someone may not be completely letting go of conversations with someone here because they are there's muddy waters here, like we talked about with the sacrifice card. Gosh, for some, you have to sacrifice something unhealthy or some unhealthy energy, whether it's a person, place, circumstance, situation, for you to finally turn and recognize your destiny. Okay. And that's especially in the love arena. So Spirit is trying to bring in balance with the major arcana justice in the inner strengths position, the balance to release, and the angel of balance to help one to recognize the old behaviors and mistakes and to now trust that there is going to be an awakening for the collective who free themselves from something that maybe they were resistant to releasing. But Spirit's saying, let things unfold as they will, and know that Archangel Gabriel is helping the collective in this temporary standstill to start to look at things from a higher, better perspective, right? If it doesn't turn out, then that wasn't the path or the person that was meant to be. For I am rising like the phoenix here. Love this card. I'm ready for a new phase. I'm ready for renewal and growth. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my perspective, and I'm going to rise from the ashes. So, Spirit is giving the collective the strength to decipher which one is the right one, be it a person, offer, or opportunity over the next, for sure, by the fourth week from now. Okay. And sighing and awe, right? Looking and observing and just not really taking much action other than shifting one's perspective. If I release this, then I can move into the direction of my destiny. Some are feeling stuck where they're at, but that's not the truth. There's something better waiting for you. There's something that is coming to fruition for those who have grown and have learned from the difficult mistakes or experiences of the past. So, see on the bottom of the Game of Thrones deck, we have the Ace of Swords and the major arcana of the Chariot, representing the overall energy for the next month and a half for the collective. Spirit is helping the collective to overstep previous obstacles, challenges, or things or people that were unhealthy, and is guiding them into the direction of success and now victory. So a new path is opening up, like Spirit's trying to say, for those who are applying their intellect, whereby you recognize a path of destiny and success, but whereby as well simultaneously with the double-edged sword, there will have to be the cutting away from who and or what no longer serves you, right? Whether it's an old place of where you're working, an old idea. On the bottom of the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue, we have the renewal card. So it is a time to manifest new directions, people, places, circumstances, situations, and Spirit sending in Archangel Jeremiah and is saying it's a time to review and evaluate, right? It's not a time to take any action, but to just find a favorable and acceptable assessment of the facts. For eventually it will be time to move into a new direction. Now I see the Lovers card. I know Geminis are moving around. That brings on passion and communication. And there are wishes coming true where someone's recognizing a new path of love, a renewed path in love, but yeah, the whole renewed path in love is a whole, I'm not going to go there, but Spirit's just wanting to bring the collective to this happily ever after energy so we can all find the energy of peace, right? We need peace collectively. Diana, I love the messages. Thank you. I do believe. Amen. Me too. It's going to be good. Look at this. I clarified over here with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. And male or female, we've got a feminine who's got it going on here. Like I have what I have, what I have. I've created a foundation. I'm contemplating a new direction. I want a successful circumstance, situation, or person in my journey, but I'm feeling a little bit anxious. And look at, we talked about justice here twice in the inner strengths position, and Spirit saying, what is it that brings you balance in your life at this time? It's time to take off that blindfold, and with the number 6, focus on what success means to you, because Spirit is trying to, there we have that number 8 showing up in the number 2 regarding new connections or directions. Spirit is trying to take those who have gone through this rebirth with the Phoenix energy into the direction of victory. So personal victory, meaning stability and security, will then bring balance in the area of emotions for the collective. And new doorways are going to open up that will not only bring happiness, but will bring personal healing. So definitely a time to figure out your soul's purpose, right? What was I sent here to do? What comes naturally for me? I'm going to put that into practice. I'm going to learn from others. I'm going to connect with like-minded people. I'm going to share my wisdom and knowledge because I know that I can positively move forward with my gifts or receive gifts from others creatively. I can connect with the community that I'm feeling drawn to, and I will know that I am ready to move on from um, self reflection. I love myself and I'm sacrificing someone or something that I was resistant to letting go of, but it was keeping me up at night. So, therefore, I'm moving forward and I'm not giving up. Love is worth putting the time and effort in, but keeping things light. The attraction of the masculine who's just coming in and starting to turn into kind of that more feminine energy is going to be drawn to those who they respect, right? Who don't give in to the lust of the flesh, but who there's just more are getting into that energy of unity, and that's what this year of 2022 is about. So it's kind of like I've seen pictures of like chairs and everybody kind of rushing to find the chair, but this is coming together and really realizing a connection that you have never felt before. Like it just naturally ebbs and flows. And I'm starting to hear wonderful messages about that, thank goodness. And I think this will be a year of true loves for those who are ready. So, yay, thanks. You're welcome, Tracy. All right. So, if nobody has any other questions you would like answered, any readings you would like me to complete, for some, things are going to happen really quickly when it comes to your creativity, finance, career, and there is going to be some form of jealousy from others because others haven't gone through this transformation. Remember, other people need to learn and evolve as well at this time. So it's a time to have hope amidst, suffering or sadness, and to come into an awareness of what goals and intentions you're going to manifest, whereby you can recognize the fulfillment of your wishes. Yep. If something doesn't work out, Spirit's saying go in the other direction because there is wisdom and balance. There is fulfillment and the realization of the beginning of one's destiny here. And Spirit's bringing signs. So don't give up, whatever that's about. All right. So for everyone here and anyone who watches the video in the future, for the collective, the overall energy for the next month is the Messenger of Abundance card. Wonderful news regarding your career. Whoop, whoop. A new job, a promotion, or an acceptance to an excellent school, or whatever it is you're working towards, is coming to life at this time. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging, yet it's very fulfilling. The situation may also involve someone who's fun to be around and someone who may be sometimes mischievous. This person or you will start to feel very youthful, optimistic, and clever. because you know who and or what you're going to allow into. Where is it? Your kingdom with you. Spirit is saying we're giving a lot of strength to those who are moving into a new direction at this time with the number 11, like we talked about earlier. You will find that you have great courage and kindness, or know that you do right now. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there is no problem you cannot solve. The compassion that you give so freely to others must also be given to yourself at this time. Remember, self-realization and self-love. Stand strong in your convictions with the energies of sovereignty. If the right answer is to tell someone no, it's a great time of success. So the guardian of abundance, and I noticed here we have this Knight of Earth energy, could be an earth sign in their 20s who passed away, or just a guardian angel that's on your mind. They're guiding you into a path of abundance and success. All your plans will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities may arise in the future. And then we have the 10 of abundance, a light at the end of the tunnel. So as we sacrifice our worries and put time and effort into shifting our perspective to the positive, setting goals and meeting goals, and sitting in awe of our authenticity, those are the ones who are going through the transformation where they can connect with others. And when things don't work out, they continue to go in different directions until they find this path of destiny. Spirit's helping to make wishes come true for those who know what you're working towards. All right. So thank you guys so much for taking time out during this afternoon to come into the live YouTube podcast. If you'd like a personal reading, I am receiving those via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the now spring special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for those likes, those shares, and those subscribes. Take care, and God bless.